And welcome back to Jalen Says. And today we're with someone that's really close to me today. His name is Mr. Elijah Lamar. And before I introduce him onto the live, he's a really cool guy. He's an activist. He's a battle rapper. He's an actor. He's an artist. He's a lot of stuff. So with no further introduction, here's Mr. Elijah. How are you today?
Hey, Jalen, how you doing, bro?
Good, good. How are you?
I am exhausted, tired, but I'm here.
Well, thank you for coming in today.
No,
So,
no problem, man. You know you nephew, man.
yes, yes, yes. But before we talk about nephew and all of that, let's get into your come up. Born in Ohio, and you it on your biography, I saw that you were an actor at a very young age. So, how did this all happen?
Well, no, I was an artist at a young age. I only been active for about 3 years. I've always been an entertainer. I've been in music since I can remember. Music is actually what improved my speech impediment. I used to have a speech impediment, and music plays speech therapy for me. So.
So, what got you into the world of the art, music, and such?
Just my family around me. You know what I'm saying? My family, my cousins, they all did music. And my mom, she's real old school, so she used to play old school music while she's cleaning up or while she's cooking or anything. So music just always been around me. And when I found myself being able to do it, because not everybody can, it was an outlet for me. Like I was a trouble kid growing up, as far as like being insecure about my speech impediment and not really having friends like that. So music was an outlet for me to channel my frustration or channel my emotions and talk about it through that.
So, did you really have like a passion for music, like as a career when you were younger?
Um, I'm gonna say my passion came probably around my late teens. Before I was doing it because it was fun, I was good at it. My friends were doing it, but then I want to say maybe right when I was about to graduate, probably around my senior year, is when I made the choice. Because I was also a track star. I had a full ride, a full scholarship. So it was I had to pick what I wanted to do, and I ended up deciding to become a full time musician. That was my dream.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So, what got you into track?
Oh, I just always was a kid who ran around the neighborhood. I was fast. Everybody would say that boy fast. He need to run track. So with me being competitive and the only thing I was really good at, I mean, my mom put me in track and I became a track star.
Wow. So, are you still into running and I guess stuff like
Nah,
that today? No.
nah.
Did
That's
it kind
ancient
of
news.
did it kind of come and go when music came along for you as a career?
It left after high school. After I decided not to do college, um, like I went for 1 year and then came out of it. It's just once you gain weight and hit your growth spurt and you ain't conditioning every day, you lose it. It's kind of hard to get it back. You like, I'm still fast, but now the difference is if me and you was the race, and after I beat you, you need a paramedic waiting for you though,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
yeah, I'm probably gonna die.
Beat me, you say?
Yeah, I'm still very, very fast.
All right. All right. All right. Oh wow. So, did you have an interest in any other sports, or was it just like
Track and basketball.
you still hoop?
Oh yeah, I definitely still hoop. I
Mm.
still hoop. I have a basketball. I have a gym at my building where I do my conditioning and stuff at, and do my boot camps, and we have our own basketball court. So I'm still pretty good at that.
All right. All right. So, what did you think your career was going to be before high school and before you thought of music as a career? What did you want your life plan to go as?
Um, growing up, I used to tell my family I was gonna be a pastor. And then I started doing music, and I kind of went a whole different direction than what I thought.
Wow. So did your family like have a church?
Yeah, yep.
Wow. Yeah, you wanted to
Well,
take care of the
yeah,
family business.
they ain't had their own church. We just used to go to church. We was very religious, like growing up, and I used to preach every other, you know what I'm saying, sermon,
Wow.
and I don't. That's a whole different story, but definitely said I was gonna be a pastor growing up.
Wow. So
Maybe it still might be in my lifetime. You know, I ain't that old. I'm only 34. Maybe that happened when I'm in my 50s or something. I decided to
yeah,
go
I
back.
mean, yeah, you still got it. I mean, you preach. I mean, you could like take the role of some of the church ladies out there running around the church. Right. Wow. Wow. So, how was your life living in Ohio?
Horrible. Ohio, that state is a crab in a bucket mentality. That's what type of state it is. Anybody who feel like they're about to get passed up or they see somebody reaching up to the top, you put crabs in a bucket, they pull each other down. They
Mm,
never want to let nobody get higher than them. And it's just the pool of opportunity in Ohio is very low, and I outgrew my state at a very young age. Granted, I can applaud my state for giving me the hunger and the work ethic and drive I do have, but yeah, I ain't going back.
mm. Wow. So, when did you leave Ohio?
I left a couple times. I left Ohio in like 2009, came to Atlanta for about a year, went back to Ohio, left Ohio again 2015, came back to Atlanta for about 2 years, and then my job moved me from Atlanta to Florida in 2017 for a year, and I came back to Ohio again in 2018, and then May 2020, I quit my job, my corporate job, and decided I'm moving to Atlanta this time to stay. Like I'm not about to keep going back and forth. I quit my job, moved to Atlanta August 2020, and well, I quit my job in May and then moved to Atlanta in August. And it was the best decision I ever made. I transitioned over from being an artist to an actor, and it's been history ever since.
Wow.
Like
So,
no more 9 to 5. People say I'm a celebrity artist, whatever, but I finally took a chance on myself, and it was the best decision I ever made.
so what got you onto acting? Was it like something you wanted to do, or is it just, why not?
Um, it was for the money at first. Once you quit 9 to 5, you got a guaranteed paycheck, and you transition over to you got to figure out how you about to get that next money, that next check, next dollar. My well was running kind of dry, and a friend of mine was like, "Well, have you ever thought about doing background acting? It's like part-time job." I'm like, "I don't even know what that is." Being an extra on the movies and stuff. I'm like, "Oh, that's like gonna be pretty cool." I ain't from Ohio. We don't got stuff like that. And he got me into the background acting. I was a background smoker for the BMF series. They liked my look. They moved me up to a reoccurring background with the 12th Street Boys. I was on half the season of BMF season one. Brought me back for season two.
Wow.
Um, from there on, that was my first time. Now I got like 28 credits as an actor. I'm I'm a SAG actor with 28 credits. It's
Wow.
crazy, and I ain't been doing it that long.
That's great. That is great. Wow. So, at what point did acting go from kind of like a job to get the quick cash to, I guess, a passion?
Um, let's see. I did BMF. I did Step Up season three. I think when I met my idol, Jamie Foxx. I always thought I would meet him with music and do a song with him. But once I got casted for his movie, they cloned Tyrone, and I was on set doing a movie with him. that's when I was like, this is what I'm meant to do. Like I'm meant to do this. I thought I was meant to be a rapper, but acting is where I'm supposed to be at, and I just took it serious after that. I went into acting classes, graduated from that, and just took off. Like I mean, killing it now, and that's what I realized I'm I'm here to do.
So how did it feel to be with Jamie Foxx and
A
do all
dream
this?
come true.
Wow.
Dream come true, man. He's currently in the hospital right now.
Yeah.
Um, Prayers up to him and his family. Definitely need him to go ahead and bounce back, man, for sure. So sending prayers to him.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So, what is your next goal with your acting?
Believe it or not, everybody who knows me think, or whoever sees me work, they think I have an agent or I'm a part of a agency because I'm always booked and busy. But I haven't had an agent yet. I
Wow.
haven't been with no agencies yet. So I think the next goal is to get an agent.
Wow.
Yep, get an agent and shoot my own movie
So you've done all of this, all of these credits and everything like that without.
by myself.
Wow.
By myself, no agent.
So, how is your career with music, rapping, all of that with your career with acting? Is it like a backseat driver? Is it just like side by side?
It's side by side. I was worried at first it was gonna be pushed to the back seat, but they work parallel. Like I could, like people book me to come and do appearances because of my acting, and find out I do music. That I end up getting paid to perform. If I audition for a movie and I don't get it, I can submit my song for the soundtrack or be in the movie and have my name on it.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. It lagged out a little bit, but I think I heard what you just said. Being in the movie, having your own song in it, that's wow. And we
Yep.
actually, me and my mom just saw a movie where you were in, where you was a lawyer. I didn't get a chance to see the full bit of it, but man. And I also heard with Lumps, we'll get into that a little bit later, but at the premiere, you were talking about how you're in these films that are coming out soon. And
Yep.
can you tell us a little bit about them?
The movie that she's talking about is called Savage Revenge. I'm playing a lawyer in that movie. It's on Tubi. I'm also playing a father in the movie that's coming out on Tubi called Finding Love. Another one just came to Tubi last week that's called um, Vanity Vixens. I'm playing a, a artist manager in that one. Um, they clone Tyrone with Jamie Foxx. At That Bread with Jamal Willard, the boy who plays Biggie Smalls inside the Big movie. I'm starring in that one, and I'm currently shooting a movie with Webby right now that I'm starring in. So it's pretty cool. I
Wow,
have a lot on my plate.
wow, that's incredible. And speaking of the movie where you're a father in, I just saw in a recent post on Facebook, that your daughter is 3 months old.
Yes, I am a new father, man. I am a girl dad. She just turned 3 months.
Wow. So how does it feel being a father?
It's great. It is great. I love her. I can't say nothing else about it. It's a great experience. It's a different experience, but she gave me something to work harder for and something to live for.
Yes, wow, wow. Did you ever really think hard about being a father before? Like, I guess when you're a child or when you're a young adult?
I think I just always told myself that whenever I do have kids, I'm gonna be a better parent to them than what my father was to me. My father was a present in my life, so I always made a vow to myself: once I have a kid, I'm gonna be a present father and be a great father.
So, what was your biggest struggle as a creator or just as a normal person in your life?
Mm, Being able to just find my own way, being able to um, adapt to change, being able to realize that what's for you is gonna be for you. Sometimes we plan out things in our lives, and if it don't happen that way, we feel like we failed, but it just wasn't for you. So I think that was a challenge for me, just realizing like what's for you is gonna be for you. If it's meant to be and it happened, don't beat yourself up about it. Keep moving, keep pushing.
So, I just saw something that my mother showed me, and it was something about a fake project that they said that you were in, or something like that.
Yeah, it's a TV series called The Blade, and the writer slash director Stacy, um, it's just not legit. She is scamming people, and
Mm,
it's a lot. It's a lot to that whole little thing. My people around me want me to take the post down because they feel like with my platform, I'm giving her attention and shining a light on her, and I just needed other actors and actresses to realize or to pay attention to this possibility of them getting scammed. Because my name, she's using a flyer with my name on it and telling people I'm a part of her show and I'm not.
mm, wow. Has that thing ever happened to you before?
No, first time.
Wow. So it shocked you, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, but you talked about director, producer, whatever. But had a question. Do you produce and direct your own videos?
My own music videos, I do, yes.
So how long have you been producing and directing these?
Um, I'm not for sure. Probably since 2014.
So what is your favorite thing that you ever done? Like music or acting? Music and acting. Which one's from music and which one from acting?
Um, Music. Favorite thing I've ever done with music. Hmm. I never been asked that question. I'm not for sure. With acting, it's probably shooting a movie with Jamie Foxx, of course. With music, probably making my album King, my most latest album King. It's a great project, and it was fun creating that project.
All right. So what is your next thing with your music?
I have a follow up album, a sequel to King coming out that I'm currently working on right now. It's called Respect the Throne.
All right. All right. That's pretty. That's a nice name. So what got you with the king and respect the throne? Is it a mentality or?
I am, at first, it was just a self proclaimed thing, calling myself the king of my city, KOC, King of Canton. But I feel like I manifested it to be true. A lot of people agree with it because of the accolades and the accomplishments I do have, and everything I did to get back to my city. They had a front page write up on me, and they called me the King of Canton as well. So I mean, it's a real title that I live up to. It's a responsibility to be a reflection, a positive reflection of my city.
So what? With positive reflection, I also saw that you're an activist too. So what got
Correct.
you into activism?
Whew. For George Floyd,
Hmm.
like that the way that happened, I was just more of being in the crowd at first while they was protesting and was just participating, seeing my city come together. And then somebody seen me in the crowd and called me up to the front to speak because they knew that I had a name. And I just spoke how I felt. I told people, you know what I'm saying, I don't know who he is, but we had injustice in our city that we need to speak on. And then I guess the and this is actually online as well. The speech kind of moved the city. the next day, I woke up with a whole bunch of inboxes asking me where we was meeting. I'm like, I'm at work, and people started to depend on me coming out to rally and you know what I'm saying protest, and that just happened day by day. And then I look back and I'm like the leader. I'm the leader of the protesters for my city, and that wasn't anything planned at all. That wasn't anything planned. That just happened the way it was supposed to happen. I ended up being the front runner of that whole movement back home, and then that became a passion.
That's that's pretty incredible. So, how often do you rally and protest?
I haven't done it since I moved to Atlanta. I needed to change my focus.
All right, all right. On one of my notes here, I see that you're a battle rapper, and
Yes, I am.
now I think I know what that is, but I don't want to say that I do know what that is if I'm
Oh
wrong.
no, you
So
gotta
give me.
say it. Go ahead. No, 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 no. Tell me what you think it is.
All right, so what happens is one rapper, let's say me, yeah, if you saw lumps, I spit, I do spit the bars, and what, like, are you like kind of rapping like yo mama jokes at each other and stuff like that?
I wouldn't say that, but similar. Battle rap is just a form of two artists going against each other lyrically. You got certain ones that are timed, certain ones are not. Certain ones are 1 round, certain are 3 rounds. But battle rap is just my job is to beat you lyrically. No matter if I'm talking about mama jokes, if I'm talking about jokes on you, if I'm showing the people that I'm more of a lyricist than you, if I'm showing people that I can put Maltese together better than you, I can name flip. You know what I'm saying? It's a
So,
competition of who's the better rapper.
so it's like what happened in 8 Mile.
Exactly. That's battle rap. But the
So
new form, you know how they had a beat, and that's still a form of battle rap. But the new era, we don't do it to a beat.
so how long have you been battle rapping and rapping in general?
Whew. Since I was like 12 or 13.
Dang.
So 20 years, 20,
Wow.
20 plus years.
Imagine like going up to a battle rapping contest. You're like 20s, 18, something like that, and then a 12-year-old shows up and still beats you.
It's not happening, but it sounds good.
I mean, I bet you could have done it though. You could have done it.
No, I'm saying me. 12-year-old trying to come to beat me right
Nah,
now. It's
nah,
not
nah,
happening.
nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Yeah, it's not happening.
So, what do you kind of like more? Do you kind of like battle rapping or just rapping in general more?
They're both different. Battle rapping and rapping are two different um, forms of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You need both of them. And I mean, I like both of them. If I had to pick, I would probably pick music, but both of them are good for me.
All right, all right. On your Facebook, I saw something called Jackson Hit, if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, so that is my fitness boot camp. I also have a fitness boot camp every Wednesday at 7
Wow.
at the FDL compound where we just focus on elevating our minds and our bodies and transforming ourselves.
Wow. All right. So, how long have you been doing this?
Um, hmm, uh, uh, about 6 months probably.
All right. So, what inspired you to start the boot camp?
Actually, I lost the role because of my weight. They said I was fat. I didn't lose.
It's lagging right now. Let's see if I'm gonna get back.
Lose weight.
All right. Can you repeat that because it kind of lagged
Can you
out?
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So I went to my brother Fred FDL train on his own gym, and I said I need to lose weight. I'm trying to get this role, and I got to get my sexy on. He was all right, cool, I got you.
All
So it
right.
went from us training for me to lose weight to he was like, have you ever thought about starting something with it? Maybe inviting your friends and doing like something on the camera with them. Like, all right, well, we could try it. And then that led to one day of me inviting everybody out. To he was like, we should do this every week. I'm like, all right. And now it led to we got the biggest free class in Atlanta every Wednesday at 7.
Wow. And it's Wednesday at 7. Wow.
Wednesday at 7. The
All right.
we
Well,
got the old Metro Fun Center, so we got the whole building and we're turning it into a gym.
wait, I just went there. Wait. So wait, you're
So we already got the building. It's ours.
wow. I just went to the Metro Fun Center. I was like, wait, man, it's closed. But now I know something better's coming in. So I mean,
Yep, it's
wow.
closed. Yep. If you go to the rear of it, the back of it, you will see a whole bunch of cars. That's where the gym side is at.
All right. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna be coming. I'm gonna be coming. Yeah. Wow. So, what advice would you tell your younger self, or I guess not even your younger self, maybe yourself from a year ago or a couple years ago that would be really helpful to you?
Don't give up.
Was there some moments where you felt like you gave up on some things that could have been fruitful?
I I mean, it was moments I just felt like I was gonna give up. It was moments where I felt weak and I didn't think that I can make it. I didn't think that I can do it. So I would tell myself, yeah, don't give up. Keep pushing. Believe in yourself.
All right. Wow. All right. So, what is your, I guess, motto for your way of life right now?
You said what now?
What is your motto for your way of life right now?
To be successful, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do conclusions. I'm taking advantage of every opportunity in front of me.
Nice. So, if you could meet up with anyone, right? Any celebrity, any influential person, who would it be?
Jamie Foxx, I need him to get his butt out the hospital so we can do some work together. We still got a song to do together.
All right, all right. All right. You got a name for it?
Nope.
All right. So, what was your, I guess, most fun song to make?
um, a song called Something Different.
Something different.
Yep.
Okay. And what was
Something
that one
Different is
about?
probably my favorite song. You said what?
What was it about? I'm about to pull up a link in the chat.
It's just talk about doing something different in life. Um, Everybody wants something different, no matter if you're tired of driving the same car, tired of working the same job, tired of eating the same food. We always be like, you know what? I want to try something different. And I need to do something different in my life, and I made changes.
All right. All right. Well, that's the link to it. It's in the chat on YouTube. Make sure you go watch it. Make sure you go support. Make sure you watch it. I also
Appreciate
saw
you.
a video called Shark, which was a Baby Shark remake.
Yeah, it was.
All right. What inspired you to make that one?
Just challenging myself, doing something funny. Baby Shark was super popular at the time, and I
Yeah.
just wanted to give a little twist to it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was like, "Baby Shark, man, you better not." And then when I did it, it was like, "Wow, it's really
Yeah.
good."
Okay, I'm gonna listen to that. It's on Spotify. Oh well, a lot of
Well, no, the video's on YouTube.
yeah. All right, all right, all right,
Yep, it's a video to it.
all right. Are you okay if I show a little snippet of it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So also today you're very busy. You've been doing a lot of stuff. You're always doing these things. So how's it like keeping it all balanced and organized?
I still ain't figured out the balance yet. I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the tough things, finding a perfect balance for it. So I'm just working hard, man.
All right. Wow.
Look like you kind of fast forwarded it.
Yeah. So, what is your end goal? Like, what is do you want people to remember you as?
The hardest working, my I don't know if I can cuss. The hardest and the hardest working entertainer that people have met.
All right. All right. All right. So, also, around like a week ago now, we went to a week ago now, we went to see a premiere for a movie that we filmed a little bit ago called Lumps.
Correct, correct.
Yes. Yes. So, what is it like for you, at least, seeing yourself up on the screen and seeing the crowd's reaction?
It was dope. It was nice. I play your uncle in that movie, so I played the older
Yes.
role. Um, it was nice just to get the feedback from people. Like you always can think that you brought it, but when it goes to the masses and the listeners and they respond the same way, it makes you feel like you did your job. You brought the character to life, and like somebody is actually enjoying watching you on the TV. Like I used to be the one watching other people on the TV. Now somebody else is watching me.
So, what is your favorite thing to do as an actor? Like, what is your favorite thing to do when you're acting on set, stuff like that?
Um, I don't think I have a favorite thing. I just enjoy the whole process.
All right. So, do you have earlier? I forgot to ask this, but you said you're traveling from Florida, Atlanta, Ohio, all around. Do you have plans of traveling other places like I don't know, Japan, Africa,
Oh yeah, I'm going. I'm
Canada?
going. My job is to travel all over the world, man. We only get one life to live. You feel me?
Yeah. So, what's on your bucket list?
Dubai.
All right. Why Dubai specifically?
It just looks beautiful, and I gotta go. Dubai and Africa.
All right. All right. So, when you're not on set working, which you are very hard, what is your day to day life like?
Before I became a father, that was the only thing I did. My whole life revolves around being an entertainer. But now, being a father, that's it.
So, do you watch any sports, basketball, or track even now?
Basketball. Sometimes track. Sometimes. Definitely watching LeBron, hoping he get this ring. So
All right. All right. Well, I know you have to get off in a minute, but I want to ask a couple, three more questions before you get off. Is that okay?
okay. Yeah.
All right. One question I always ask all my guests is, do you cook?
Yes, I cook.
All right. What's your favorite thing?
Mm, I mean, I love soul food. I love cooking soul food. But if I gotta show off, I got like a lady friend or something, or
Yeah.
for my woman, I want to show off a little bit. I got
Yeah.
this baked cream of chicken with rice that I make. And you know what
Ooh.
I'm saying? And you gotta let the chicken marinate overnight and some wine. I'll be
Mm.
putting my foot in that one, but you know what I'm
All
saying? I can't
right.
tell you everything with that one.
Right. I'm gonna find one day. I'm gonna find out one day.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah, from uncle to nephew.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Yes. So, what do you want to kind of levitate? What do you want your end goal to be? Like, do you want what do you want your end goal to be? Do you want to really be an known as a jack of all trades, master of them all? Do you want to be known as this family guy who did all of these incredible things? Do you really want to start leaning towards activism as well? But what is your kind of end goal?
I don't think I have one in that aspect. that goes back to me saying what's for me is gonna be for me. Um, I feel like when you leave yourself open, you're able to pivot easier. Um, when you be like, "Oh, I only want to do this," then you kind of limit yourself. But when you leave yourself open to change and open to being able to pivot and take advantage of any opportunity, I don't care if somebody was like, "Yo, you should learn how to play piano. If you play piano, you could do." Well, freak, I'm gonna go ahead and at least try. I'm gonna go ahead and learn it. Then I
Yeah.
might be able to be good at it. Like I'm gonna be open to anything that comes in my life. I want people to just remember, like I took full advantage of my life. This one life that I got.
All right.
Who was that? They said they really enjoy. That was Angel Loves Gospel. Thank you very much. I
Yes.
appreciate you.
Yes. Yes. Well, also we have this link for the video down there in comments. Check it out. But can you tell us where to follow you, where to find you, and all of that stuff?
Yep, you can follow me y'all at Elijah Lamar 330. That's everywhere you can follow me at on IG, on Facebook, TikTok. Even my website is Elijah Lamar 330.com. Um, I mean, I'm always posting and keeping people updated with things.
All right. All right. All right. Well, thank you for coming on, and really thank you. And do you have any last words you want to share to the audience before you get off?
I said it earlier, but for the people who just came in, my favorite quote for people is to be successful, you have to jump as quickly at opportunities as you do conclusions. So we jump to conclusions very quick, but when there's an opportunity in front of us, we hesitate. How about trying to have the same energy that you have with conclusions and tie that into the next opportunity that you have in front of you? And I guarantee you'll be more successful and thankful in life.
Well, thank you for coming on very much. And guys, if you haven't, make sure to go to his pages. He has all his music, all of his incredible things, a lot of cool movies he's in. And just thank you for coming in. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Elijah.
Thank you for inviting me, Jalen. You take care. I wish you much success in your entire career. Okay.
Yes, you too.
All right. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Yes. And thank you to the audience out there in the audience. Thank you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Just thank you guys for all your support. I have a lot of stuff coming up. I'm doing a lot of stuff with even I'm surprised he even said something about piano just before we got off, but I have some things coming up with piano, got some other things coming up. But thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and if you haven't already, share it with your friends, like, subscribe. Got a lot of new videos coming up, got a lot of new stuff coming up. Remember, every Thursday at 8 p.m. EST, I'm going to be live talking to my guests, talking to you viewers, but really, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for the support. And for those who don't know, or for those who haven't heard about it yet, I'm back on Facebook with Jalen Says TV, and you could watch it there as well. You could share it on Facebook, share it on a lot of things. But really, thank you guys. And last week, since I have some time, last week, because I didn't have an interview, I was actually at the film premiere for Lumps and a lot of other cool short films for the Atlanta Film Festival. So thank you guys for just staying on. There's a lot of information about Lumps. I'm pretty sure you could also still see it. But yes, thank you for everything. Really, I really appreciate all the support, all the love, all the likes, and things like that. But see you guys next time, and stay tuned.